Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Okay, today's one of those days where I woke up and it was the dreaded wake up. It was the, Mom, I don't feel good. I want to throw up. And so that's been my life today. Over the weekend, we had one child. My husband felt sick last week. Brooklyn was sick last week for like a day, just with stomach, like the viral thing, the throwing up. So fun. No big deal. And then we had Madeline this past weekend for a day. She felt bad. Her stomach still kind of hurts, but she doesn't have thrown up at all. And so then today, I had Steven wake up and he felt sick, and so he threw up. Thankfully, he's like my good throw upper. Like, he'll come tell me, or he'll go to the kitchen and get a bowl. I remember him being little, and he literally went in the kitchen, crawled up and got a bowl to throw up in it. And I'm like, oh my goodness, you are the best. And then I have other children that just throw up wherever. Madeline, I think she was in her bed. She's so cute. She's in the top bunk bed, and she just threw up over the side onto the floor. So the day before, she had asked Brooklyn, she's like, Brooklyn, I want to switch beds with you, because Brooklyn's underneath her. And she said, no way. And so that morning I said, Brooklyn, I bet you want to rethink switching beds with Madeline. And so she's like, I know. So it's okay. Different kinds, different kids respond differently. So he was sick. And then my son Evan woke up. He didn't feel well, and he got sick. So it's just been a fun vomit morning. So what do you do for sickness? And then my daughter called. She's nannying right now. She's staying at being a nanny for a month, about 2 months this summer. And so she is actually woke up and she felt really sick. She thinks hers is food poisoning, but I said maybe it's a viral like we have, but who knows? So she was sick. So she's like, what do you do? So I thought, you know what? Today would be a great day to say what we do for when we are sick in a large family. A lot of people will try to alienate kids and keep them separate. I did that for a little bit, but I realized, you know what, the germs are all in the house. Everybody's all together. I might as well everybody get them. And if everybody's gonna get sick together, it's like, that's my mentality. Is I feel like I've had where I keep them all separate, and then like it'll linger, and then like another child will get it. And then you try to alienate that child, and then another one gets it. And then it just goes on forever. So my theory is like, everybody be together. Hey, if you're going to get it, you're going to get it. Let's get it and be done. So, because in a large family, it can put you out for a long, long time. We've been out. I remember it being like when they were little, where it would take like a month by the time it went through everybody, because then it would go back to the first person. So Connor those days, thank goodness. But it does take time. So I just keep everybody, hey, you want to be together in the same room. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. So Madeline, she chose, she was in her bed. She's in the top bed. So I brought her up to my room, and she laid in my room and slept. When she was sick, and then we went down the living room and just all hung on the living room, and she slept on the couch, and I slept down there with the other kids too. So Steven, I just asked him, I said, do you want to lay in my bed? And he said, no. He said, I want to lay in my bed. So he's in his room laying in there. So, and then Jensen came out. So I said, hopefully it'll pass quickly. I know it's only like a 1-day bug thing. So hopefully it'll go quick, because tomorrow is 4th of July, and I know we'll look forward to fireworks and stuff. So we'll see. So I just got up. It took all day to do a video yesterday. We have mountain internet, and it is so bad. So I did not get my video posted until really late last night. And then this one hopefully will go up quicker this morning. We'll see. Or not this one, the one that I'm posting right now in Christian Modesty. Hopefully that'll get up real quick. And then I thought, well, let me pull up the camera and do some recording of what I'm doing in the morning. So I've got that video done, posted up, and now I'm just going to get moving, get some work done in the house while everybody's not feeling well, and keep going. So we'll pull you along, see what we do. I just let them keep throwing up. I put buckets by them. I gave them a bucket and said, okay, just throw up in there, put a little washcloth, and then I just keep checking them. I can hear them throw up, so then I go out there, and then I don't try to give them anything to drink, because they're just going to keep throwing up. If they want a sip of water, I'll give them some, but what I found is that they just keep throwing it up. So give it time. In the afternoon, they'll probably want a little sip, and then that'll be okay. We also are big on burners. I know some people don't know the magical thing of burners. From Michigan, I think my Michigan watchers, they'll understand. I grew up drinking burners, the ginger in it. I don't know. Like, we've tried Canada Dry. We've tried the other, I'm trying to think the other name. I don't even know what the other one is, but no. It doesn't even compare to Vernors. So we always do Vernors. I let it go flat, and then they just kind of sip on that, and that ginger is supposed to help your tummy. I don't know. I found, like, I drank that all the time when I was sick, and I don't drink soda. I don't drink any of that. And that worked really well for me. So I give that to my kids. There's only one store down here that I found has it. And then I'm out now, so I'm gonna have to have my older son tonight maybe go run and get some for later when they're feeling like having something. So we'll just focus on resting, and then later today maybe a couple sips of water, and then if they want more, I'll get burners for them, and then we'll go to a simple diet. I do the brat diet. I think that was big when my first ones were little. The bread, rice, applesauce, and toast diet, just because real plain on their stomach, crackers, something playing until they know that they can handle food. So that's what we'll do in our family, and hopefully be calm in a day and we'll be good tomorrow. So right now I'm going to go get my cleaning supplies. Today is my deep cleaning bathroom day, so I'm going to work on that. Go get my Norwex cloth and my vinegar, and then clean bathroom. Okay, I got all that done this morning. No kids are awake. Well, there's a couple awake, but they're just kind of laying around. As you saw with my bathroom, I cleaned my tub with my Norwex cloth. I still have Comet left, so I use that, but it took longer, I wanted to say, because I used those crystals that she gave me, and that wiped off like super streak-free and clean. Today I used my Comet, and I was like, oh, you gotta scrub it a little harder. And so definitely get the little crystals if you get the Norwex stuff. Love the Norwex. I know I'm gonna get some for my daughters. She came home and she's like, wow, Mom, that stuff cleans really good. So I'm gonna buy her some for her wedding shower coming up in August here. And then you saw I had to take a break and clean out the vomit bucket, so that worked out good. Clean up the kitchen. I washed the water bottles, even though I washed them already this weekend. I decided to do it again because of the sickness going around. So just keep them clean them out real good. I'll fill them back up. All those granola bars, we made those last week. Nobody even ate any because we had so much snacks and treats this weekend. Like we've got so much ice cream and birthday cake, and now everybody's not feeling great, so there's just so much food. Normally, like we got pizza and everybody loves pizza. There's like leftover pizza still from a couple days ago. We had subs last night, and there's a lot of that leftover. So when people are not feeling good, there is usually leftovers. So I know Maddie's like, I didn't get to have my treat. So we hid some in the freezer for her when she does feel better. So my son ran to the store. He had to run mail some packages for us. So he said he'd go get me some burners. So for later when they feel better, I cut up all those granola bars and I just put them in the freezer because we're not going to eat them. We still have a lot of treats. So I put them in the freezer. We'll pull them out for the lake. The kids will eat them. It'll be fine. I had like 5 extra I just put on the counter here because someone might grab and eat those this morning. And now I'm gonna finish sweeping. Usually I have all my kids do all their work, but I know everybody's not feeling super great. We had Jaden had a all-day friends over yesterday, and I know that was a long day for the girls too. So I thought I'll just get up and do the work. It takes me seconds to do. It really is not that long. I've only been working for a little bit. So I'm probably gonna sweep, and then I'll pull up the vacuum, and then we'll work downstairs. The girls will help pick up the downstairs because that's where they were at. So we'll sweep down there and pick up, and then I have to clean my windows and my mirrors today. And that will be it. It'll be an easy day. We've got a lot of leftover food, so I won't have to do any food. I'll probably pull out some school today. We haven't done school for a few days, so I'll probably pull some school out and do that because we're home today, not feeling well, and then it'll be good, so I'll keep going. Okay, so a little life update. So this morning I woke, there was the one child sick with the older child. Now another one came up, threw up, and they were so good they climbed up to get a bowl out of the cupboard. And then Autumn came up too, and she felt sick too. So everybody getting it is a good thing. So they are all throwing up, which is great. But nobody threw up on the floor, so that's positive. Throwing up in the buckets, I got them all tucked in one bed. I figured that'd be easier than running from room to room. Jensen seems to have more energy, so he's playing his tablet in there, but that's okay. He's still resting. Autumn's laying down, Steven's laying down, and they are gonna be healing up. Madeline and I are on the kitchen. She's helping me. I'll show you. She's gonna be cleaning out my cupboard. We did all that house cleaning that you've seen in this video in less than, okay, so I've started, it's been about an hour and a half, but I've stopped and moved my camera and had to clean up vomit and do that kind of thing. So it took like less than an hour to do all that cleaning. So if your house is taking longer to clean than an hour, do some decluttering, get rid of some stuff so it works out to be easy. So I've got everything done upstairs, which is great. And then I'm going to move downstairs. I clean my windows. It's so muggy outside. I opened the windows and I was like, ooh, we power washed our outside of the house. And I feel like that soap and stuff leaves a film on the window. And so that's why I cleaned the outside. But I cleaned it with just vinegar and those Norwex cloth. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So love the Norwex cloth. Get the Norwex cloth. I saw that they had a 3-pack of the Enviro cloth, the window cloth, and then a body cloth. And that I think is 3 of them for $20. Great deal. You'll be using it forever and ever, I promise you. So go see Heather's link in the description below. Still love everything about it. And get those crystals if you can afford to pay a little bit more. Get those crystals to clean your tub out super fast. I didn't have the money to do it, so I also have leftover Comet. So I'm using that up, but it's taking longer to clean. So if you need a quick thing, get those crystals. It's so fast. So what we're gonna do is a lay low day today. I was gonna plan like a fun little pool day because the lake's closed, but it's going to be a fun movie day today with kids being sick. So Madeline and I are cleaning upstairs, then we just have to pick up downstairs and do a little bit of a cleaning, and it'll be an easy, what? Yeah, oh yeah. Hold on, it'll be an easy day. We're going to have Nurse Madeline. She said she's going to be the nurse, and I'll be the nurse as well. So she's going to clean up my cupboard. I'm going to show you how she's going to clean up the homeschool cupboard. A lot of you ask how we organize our homeschool cupboard. I don't have like a lot of stuff. Back in the day, we had tons of stuff, like tons of activities and tons of things. I just have gotten rid of it over the years because I realized we don't need all that stuff anymore. So my homeschool cupboard is just my kitchen cupboard, and it's got a few activities. We have all our games downstairs, and you saw my family room video, so you see all our games down there. But we get stuff from the library, and that's it. And then we just do hands-on activities with what we have around the house. So Madeline's cleaning ours out, so you can see what it looks like. I'll put her on here, and she's gonna clean it out for me. So we're gonna keep moving for our day, for the large family sick home day, how much we can get accomplished in a day. Okay, so today is gonna be a very easy, laid back day. I don't know about easy, but just cleaning vomit up, which is way easier than doing tons of stuff. So what do you do, mamas, when your kids are sick and it's just like, ugh, you know you're stuck. Like I know we've been stuck here at home for a few days just due to birthday and then it being hot and now the lake's closed and now sickness. So being at home can make you kind of long. I know, like I feel like I've been in the house like for 4 or 5 days straight with kids and it just wants to crawl out of your skin. But it's like, okay, what can I do, God? I know that I have no other option right now. I know that I've got to stay home. I'm not gonna be able to go anywhere because my kids are sick. So what can I do? Well, then I can look at the positive, like Okay, dinner's gonna be super easy tonight. Like we have leftovers, I don't have to make anything. Even lunch is gonna be super easy. So we've got poor boy subs for those that wanna eat, we'll eat that. And then dinner, we can have that or burrito casserole, super simple. I'm not even gonna worry about food. So that's done. So then I'm thinking, house is clean, everything's done. So I'm gonna utilize my time. So right now I'm gonna work on doing a Bible curriculum, kind of like an Awana class. Like we have Wednesday night church, but it's, like I want to have my kids memorize Bible verses and like earn prizes for them, things like that. So I think I'm going to just do that at home with all the kids. So we're going to work on, I was kind of started with just some simple Old Testament Bible stories that we knew and some of the new with a lot of Bible verses in there. So I thought that would be something good. So I'm like, you know what, I'll use that time. Maybe I'll work on that today a little bit. And then something else I can do is we don't have grocery shopping until next week. So I don't know if I get bored with that. I might start planning my menu planning for the next week. I usually go this week, but well, we'll see how everybody feels, but we're supposed to have plans towards the end of the week to go out and visit with some out-of-town guests, friends, things like that. And that's gonna be 4th of July, so it'll just be a lot of busy. So I might just wait till next week and then do my shopping and things like that. So I might sit and plan some meals out for the next month. I really like kind of what I had going on this month where I chose the same kind of food every day and just alternated through the month. So I'll see. We'll see what kind of interest sparks. But all I'm gonna be doing is just kind of chilling. Probably work on the school curriculum. That's probably going to be the easiest when everybody's just sick and I can just run from room to room or actually one room and check on kids and do the other room for the other kids. So it's fun. So when your kids are all sick and you're at home moms for days and you're like, oh my goodness, ready to play her out, look at the half full part of your glass and say, okay, what can I do, Lord, right now? Is there something I can do? Like, I know even when I had a lot of little kids, and they were just laying there sleeping, they were sick and you couldn't really do anything. If you didn't have to hold them and you just had, like mine are all old enough to lay there, but if I had a decluttering project, this would be a great day to do a decluttering project because you're gonna be home and you're gonna be forced to be home. So that works out really good. I think I remember one of my friends they're like, well, I'm thankful my kids are all sick because it forces us to stay home. And I'm like, oh, but I don't wanna look at it that way. But because we're so busy and we're on the go. So it kind of is a good thing to be home, but I don't want sickness on my kids. I don't want it on anyone. We've been praying all morning, and my daughter Maddie, we've been praying together, and every time everybody's thrown up, I'm praying and rebuking the devil in the name of Jesus because I want that out of my kids. So that's something, just utilize your time. Utilize your time. Don't look at it as half empty because it could be depressing because I was feeling on edge last night and I'm like, oh my goodness, then today I woke up and the vomiting started and I was like, so I'm just gonna say, okay, God, I'm home. What can I do with my time? So I'm gonna look at it half full and use my time wisely, which I'll probably start on my Bible curriculum because that'll be a really good thing to start on today. So, okay, I hope you enjoyed this video that I did today, a little bit of what we do for a large family sickness and also a clean with me. Shouldn't be a all-day clean because your house shouldn't take you all day to clean your house unless you have a humongous house. But even then, so breaking up your time frame, I guess, is a little easier to do. So, okay, we will see you guys again tomorrow. Bye-bye.